Look away, pervert. I'm changing my clothes now. Who's the pervert here? You were the one who came here naked. Since when did the drifting flower edifices become so open-minded? What edifice? I have no idea what you're referring to. Stop looking. Do you want me to gouge your eyes out? The image I saw just now remains clear in my mind. How humiliating. How can a maiden even endure this shame? Damn it. I saved the wrong person. There goes my precious time. Are you serious? You regret saving me, don't you? Piss off. Don't block my path. How can a man remain so calm when facing me? Such a pointless venture. A sudden gust signaled the appearance of a golden panther as it jumped down from a tree up above. 4th level spiritual beast, mountain crossing golden panther. Countless spiritual beasts of this caliber prowl this mountain. I hope Yunhai and the others don't encounter much trouble. However, a mere 4th level. The kitty pounced, it's more ready to swallow Zhuofan whole. The girl's bracelet rang melodiously. The girl then started moving her waist to the ringing, just like a dance. As the girl went along her dancing routine, the spiritual beast's head was lolling about and its eyes glazed. The savage beast's head cocked and slumped. It's my first time seeing someone deal with spiritual beasts this way. To think that you're somewhat capable too. Stop judging my beastly controlling skills so sanctimoniously. I've never seen a mere bone-tendering 9th layer act so boldly. Are you an idiot or what? Me, an idiot? Who was the naked one begging for help just now? That ain't the same. That was an actual 6th level spiritual beast. Speaking of which, how did a weakling like you save me from its grasp? Even as someone in the 2nd layer of profound heaven, I already felt death approaching my way. You think I'll tell you about my teleportation? That's because. Showed off his lightning wings with a smile. I am swift. I see, a 6th grade flying spiritual weapon? Hey, kiddo. Seeing how you saved me just now, I suppose we're now in the clear. Though, you did see me fully naked, so you still owe me one, you hear? Oh, is that so? I understand now. Relax, I despise taking advantage of anyone. Wait a little, what are you doing? I did see you naked, so I'm merely paying back the same way. Now we're both really in the clear, aren't we? Relax, lady. I never ignore any unpaid debt. I didn't mean it that way, pervert. Are you perhaps craving more? How about touching me, then? I don't mind any form of indecent act. Haha, come on, I really don't mind. I only want your help in finding the shaping spring. Our debts will be settled then. Why would I lust for your body? Shaping spring? Shaping spring, a river that has been flowing through the underground ley lines for eons. Through constant reinvigoration, along with the water essence gathered from heated vapor, the value it bears is immeasurable. Like diamond sand, the shaping spring is also an ideal material for refining tools, though it holds much more value. If a little shaping spring is added during the refinement process, the spiritual weapon becomes an almighty tool, even capable of changing its size freely. It could become bigger than a mountain, or it could become as tiny as a needle. It was a meticulous way to ambush someone. However, nobody knows the other use of the shaping spring. And that is cultivating the art of incarnation through incarnation formation. A colossal trick still hides within my thunder ring. This is rather interesting. Did he just freeze? With the spring shaping, perhaps the secret arts within the 9 Serenity records will finally bear fruit. If I succeed, I'll obtain strength similar to Jiyu Santong's. Lady. With that strength, if I work together with Jiyu Santong, even I shudder at the thought of that oppressive strength. Tell me, what do you require? Why did he suddenly become so kind? Weird. Well, what's there to worry about? Follow me. As long as you help me find it, our previous debt will be settled. For some very odd reason, she shivered from a creepy feeling striking her very core. Yet her response was to cock her head in bewilderment. What's wrong? Nothing. Perhaps it was just my imagination. Is that so? Shall we go then? Yet another fish bites the bait. Isn't this? Do you know why I was rendered in such a state just now? What else? You simply swam in others' pools without their consent. If it were me, I would have devoured you whole for your insolence. Who said I was swimming there? Who, in their right mind, would swim in such a dangerous place? Do you truly believe what you just said? What else, then? You were naked. Could it be? Shut up. Why must I encounter such a shameless person today? But perhaps this immodest man can guide me to the shaping spring. Look there, do you see that cave? I do. What is it? That is the cave of that venomous serpent. How's that possible? How does it fit into such a small cave? Hold up. Rejoice, for your brain functions well. You guessed it right. That serpent must have consumed some of the shaping spring, thus allowing it to alter its size and enabling it to slither through that small cave. But how can you be sure that the shaping spring is inside? What if the serpent consumed some of it somewhere else? Or if it consumed everything? So you do have a first-level aquatic spirit animal. I guess you sent it to scout ahead when the serpent was absent. Yes, you guessed correctly. It's been over a month since I discovered this weird 6th-level spiritual beast. It usually remains dormant within that cave, and only 3 days ago did it finally leave. Through my gold carp scouting, I located the presence of the shaping spring. Unfortunately, that serpent was way too cautious. Seeing how it never moved even after 3 days had passed, I decided to fight it myself. Was it your plan to go in naked to seduce the serpent? Such vulgarity. Why would I seduce it? I merely wished to tame it with my beast-controlling art. Beast-controlling art? Kiddo, drop the vulgar act, will you? Our tribe's beast-controlling art emphasizes the unison between nature and man. The closer we are to nature, the stronger we get. My strength only suffices for subduing spiritual beasts of the 4th level. That's why I was completely compelled to be one with nature. Unfortunately, it ended in failure. It's a relative of a lesser dragon, after all. It only makes sense. Hey, kiddo. Weren't you boasting about your speed earlier? Go distract that serpent while I enter to snatch the shaping spring. Do so, and I shall forgive your discourtesy. I concur. That sounds lovely. Snickering to himself, Zhuo Fan flew to the cave. Idiot. Heh, I'll finally find the spring shaping. Though, isn't everything progressing too smoothly? Zhuo Fan pummeled the entrance wall. Such boldness. Did brashness overtake his mind? It was back to its 500 meters long size in a blink, which created a huge splash as he hissed at the 2 humans. The stench licked his cheek and Zhuo Fan clutched his nose as he sized the snake. This guy ate shaping spring all right. Why isn't he moving? Is he scared ***? Damn it, it's always during such crucial moments. Stand guard here. Without my permission, entry is forbidden. I told you to distract, not provoke it. Even if you intend to do so, why not do it somewhere far away? Licking its sharp fangs, the venomous serpent hissed and went on to swallow him whole. He's dead for sure. I said, hush. Zhuo Fan was cool as a cucumber as the azure flame flashed in his eyes. Scared, the huge serpent froze in its place. I merely asked you to stand guard. Yet you somehow desire to suffer. What did I just witness? Just how did he tame the serpent? He somehow deterred it from entering the cave. He's merely in the 9th layer of bone tempering, so how? Does he have a beast-controlling art as well? So he's not as dumb as he looks. Perhaps, even without my interference, that 4th-level spiritual beast would. Wait, hold on. If that's the case, is he planning to pocket everything? I'll be damned. Back to Zhuo Fan, the man in question soon arrived at the end of the cave. The view here shocked him senseless. These are 7th level, even the 8th level. Just how many are there? Even the 7 houses' aggregate wealth pales in comparison to these. Riches truly lay dormant in nature. Well, then, don't mind if I do. Damn it. This guy just pocketed everything. Well, that's everything. Now. His soul sense spread to every corner. Found you. That is. Then Zhuo Fan rushed deeper. Standing next to a hot spring, he watched the bottom of the spring in shock. This is indeed the shaping of spring, but in such abundance. Hell, I could even bathe in it. Zhuo Fan went right down to business, taking out bottles and filling them with the stuff before throwing them into his ring. What a fruitful venture it was. It doesn't matter anymore whether I manage to locate any of those brimming sacred pills. This alone is worth it. Heh! What's this? Ceramic. Why's there a ceramic bottle here? Ain't my luck just amazing today? How in the world did I even encounter this brimming sacred pill? Seeing how bestial repellent is imbued atop, this must be it. When Fang Qiubai cast the pills into the Beast King Mountain, one of them must have flowed into the underground river, eventually ending up in these waters. In that case, came here for the shaping spring and am now leaving with a brimming sacred pill. Who would have thought? Isn't my luck just perfect today? Since such fortune befell me, I can't possibly put it to waste. An explosion of soul power happened the instant he swallowed it. As if a sea was unleashed in his head, his mind threatened to burst. Zhuofan never thought the pill would be so outrageously strong. Such potent effect. Ah, the agony. Then again, this is what I wanted. Divine Eye of the Void, second stage. Unfurl. Even if blood spilled from his eye, even if the pain was excruciating, he braced for it and remained staunch. 3 days later, just as the second halo formed in his right eye, an invisible wave shot to the skies the next moment. A simple glare actually made a small hole straight through the whole 500-meter-tall mountain above him like it was nothing. To pierce through the void even in such an environment. This is the second stage of the Divine Eye of the Void. Void annihilation. A truly formidable foe now, am I? With the newly acquired strength of my eyes, I can escape any barrier with just brute force. Ah, my soul underwent too much exhaustion for this. It's better if I rest up for now. So he sat cross-legged again. The next day, my karma for saving that random woman must have granted me this luck. I never expected to profit so much from this. It seems karma truly has its benefits. I guess I should act kinder from now on. Then he spotted the same girl not far ahead. Hand it over. What? The shaping spring and those medicines. Don't think I'm oblivious to what you obtained from the cave. Then again, being unreasonable isn't my thing. Since I played a role here, let's split it in half. Brat, do you think that reason is enough? What did you even do, save for hiding it outside? How shameless. Seeing how you saved me, I planned to just split them in half. However, you seem to lack even an ounce of tact. Profound heaven realm? Lady, one's capabilities don't depend solely on their cultivation. Kid, your arrogance knows no bounds. Methods that work on spiritual beasts won't work on humans. Trying to scare me? In your dreams. It had no effect on Zhuofan, however, still calm and uncaring as he vanished. The girl was left speechless. The next second she found her wrist yanked behind her back. My hand, it's breaking. Let go. Let me go. Zhuofan shook his head and let go. She jumped 10 meters away and looked at him perplexed. Despite being in the 9th layer of bone tempering, his speed and his strength are on a whole different level. He even managed to subdue me effortlessly. What just happened? This doesn't make sense. Weird, how weird. This guy's a monster, after all. A flick of the hand revealed 3 roaring 4th-level spiritual beasts ready to pounce at Zhuofan. What amusing techniques. Despite your age, you already have 3 4th-level spiritual animals under you. Hee, are you afraid now? Too late to back off, though. If you're willing to beg for forgiveness and return those precious materials, I shall grant you mercy this once. Me? Afraid? Zhuofan sneered. Did you perhaps forget? Before me, that 6th-level spiritual beast was rendered powerless like a kitten. And now, your little pets. Stop speaking nonsense. Who knows what you did to that serpent? You must have used a similar beast-controlling art to mine, which targets their soul first. Surprise. My pets are already under me. While they're connected to my soul, my orders are absolute decrees. Don't even think about subjugating them. Shall I try then? All of you, go. Let this brat witness our might. Mommy, who the hell is this big shot? Why is he so scary? Without further ado, the scared witless beasts bolted with tail between their legs, swift as the wind. What? Return this instant. Don't flee. What master's orders were paramount? Life was infinitely more precious. It seems like there are drawbacks to being connected to them by soul. Feel the fear of the 3 owners of those pesky beasts. Then she sobered up and shuddered from fear. Just who are you? One day, I shall proclaim myself the ruler of this world. With a laugh and flap of his wings, he was gone. He left the girl shivering and staring dumbly in shock. How could such a terrifying man exist in Tianyu? 2 black-robed men flashed in front of her. Miss, are you well? Liana, what happened? Brother, Tianyu isn't a place we should attempt to invade. Let us retreat. Then her vision blurred and she fell unconscious. The 2 held her in worry, calling out to her. Just what did she mean by that? Young Marshal, the miss has simply experienced an overt shock. Be at ease, there is no major damage done. Overt shock? How? I'm well aware of my sister's temperament. A bold, daring woman who has played among spiritual beasts since she was young. What in the world happened? About that. It differs based on the person, so forgive my obliviousness. Whatever, back down for now. Liana, you're awake. Tell me, what happened? Knowing your capabilities, playing around the Beast King Mountain for months should be mere child's play. Why did you faint so suddenly? That was way too dangerous. Brother, please, just leave Tinyu alone. A great danger looms within. If we recklessly dispatch our troops, not only will we lose, but we might even incur his wrath. What are you saying? What? Someone who can deter a spiritual beast. Does that make sense? If that is true, then Tianyu is extremely dangerous for us. Our Chuanrong Empire, skilled in beast-controlling arts, usually causes only destruction with our formidability. Even the god of war, Dugu Zhantian, did not dare stand against us. He could only rely on his formation arts to force us into a stalemate. However, if Tianyu truly has someone gifted with the ability to deter spiritual beasts, even to the point where they ignored their master's decree, then wouldn't our spiritual beast army collapse instantly? Young Marshal, please grant the order to assassinate this dangerous individual immediately. I won't. An esoteric debate is happening in Tianyu right now. We're just here to observe their transportation formation, not to wage war. If they notice us, our plans will end in shambles. Brother, do you still seek to proceed onward? But that kid. That's even more of a reason to do so. If we cannot invade Tianyu thanks to him, then we won't have any chances of victory in our future battles. Brother, is that guy truly reliable? Can we really take Tianyu down in one go? Be at ease. There's no spy as reliable as him within Tianyu. Back to Zhuofan, he was still flying among the clouds in search of Luo Yunhai and the rest. Stench of blood. Zhuofan landed near a river soaked in blood and bodies coming from upstream. Injuries caused by men, not by spiritual beasts. A war between clans must be occurring upstream. His discerning field was strong enough to scout 2 miles ahead in great detail. He could even see what was behind those 2 mountains in front. It's Yunhai, Ninga, and the others. Who forced them into that valley? A mere cripple, dares to act as the hunter. Here, all ye within. My business here only concerns the Luo clan, not your names. Are we in the clear? Scram. Otherwise, meet your demise with the Luo clan. Everyone, you aren't tied to the Luo clan in any way. Since this matter doesn't concern you, if you wish. Hey, cripple. Do you think anyone here's afraid of you? Let's see how you'll deal with Brother Zhua later. Sister Ninga, thanks. What thanks? Since Brother Zhua isn't here, allow me to protect you. You, a brat who still requires protection, are protecting others? Miss, young Master Luo far surpasses us in all aspects. How do we even protect him? I thank you for your sincerity, Miss Ninga. However, let me protect you in Brother Zhua's stead. It's fine. I believe that when danger arises, Brother Zhua will surely come to protect us. How can she rely on him every time? Just how innocent are you, Miss Ninga? Young Master Lin, let's. Witless bastards. Kill them. Kill them all. What to do? The current situation is too disadvantaging. There's no way to get the upper hand here. The only plausible way is to break free using brute strength and valor. One surviving is better than none. Everyone. Is there anyone here that you must protect? Even with your life? While our foes are abundant, they show no cooperation. I have a plan. For those you intend to protect, place them in the center and surround them while we force our way out. With that, even if those in the outer circle perish, we can guarantee the survival of those within. Brother, you and Ninga stay inside. I'll shield you. What nonsense are you spouting? The duty is mine, not yours. Sister, you must follow them closely. Remember not to be left behind. Brother, there's no way I'm leaving without you. Luo Yunhai nodded, grateful that his plan worked. Next up was the fight. Yunhai, I will stand before you later and protect you. I appreciate the notion. That being said, as the one in command, I should be leading the squad. Ninga, please stop acting tough. Listen to me, just stay inside. We will both protect you. Young Master Luo, it's unsafe to go alone, so I shall accompany you. Only, if misfortune is to befall me, please relay this to Master Zhua. Not being his disciple is my biggest regret in life. Master Liu, how stubborn are you? If it weren't for you protecting the flank, we would have been annihilated long ago. If I manage to escape, then I will relay your words to him. I will most definitely convince him to take you in as his disciple. Then I thank you in advance. Let us proceed with this topic after leaving this place. Though, even if I cannot become his disciple, I am content with helping him in any way possible. Kill them. Get in formation. Fight for the people that need to survive. Thunderous shouts echoed his own battle spirit and they rushed on like a tide. The enemy looked dumbstruck, even the enraged Lin Shenfeng. He was watching speechless as the wedge formation went through his group. You have a lot of trash. Why are you struggling against such small numbers? Young Master Lin, this isn't our fault. Our opponents seem to know something about military formations. We won't even be able to close in at this rate. It's as if a horde of them is swarming toward us. That's just a normal tactical formation. After all, he was under Dugu Zhantian for 5 years. It'd be weirder if he wasn't at least this capable. Luo clan, you shall not go any further. What? Brat from the Luo clan? Thinking of escaping my encirclement with such pitiable tricks? What do you take me for? I'll break through your formation right this instant. He flashed in the middle of their formation and a blue tornado sprung up. It grew until it swallowed them all, careening them into the air and breaking the formation. And take your head. Luo Yunhai's heart sank, his final hope leaving him.